you were not. I thought you were speaking to everybody, and you were not.
I was still over there at the door.
No, you said you came in and said, "Hey, y'all, and hey, baby girl."
Oh.
Oh. Okay. See what kind of podcast night this is gonna be. Rose gonna do the podcast in pajamas.
Yes, I was.
The shirt is still inside out.
Okay, well. Go ahead.
Yes, we are live.
Yes. I said we're live, right?
No.
So it's fine.
But I will not say what I just said.
Oh, well, when I post the other places, it can be cut out.
Okay, now we cooking with hot grease.
Cooking with hot grease.
Okay, that's some NGO questions.
Cooking with hot grease. Oh, what a day, what a day. Oh, what a day. Oh, man.
How does it feel like?
Come on in the room.
These NGL questions, these people.
Yes, honey.
Tell us some secrets. Stop asking questions.
Stop.
Jesus, we gotta tell y'all our secrets.
Right. It's just not all about our secrets and questions. It's all, I need y'all to come on with the come on.
That's right. I'm about to go start. We're gonna just take a day and just give people the link. We're just gonna walk up the ring.
Oh, we should definitely do that. That'll be part of our little. That would be fun. That would be fun.
And we won't know who sent it. I don't know how it went away.
Is it? Well, it's the third one. All right, we're gonna give you one more minute or so. If one more minute for you guys to come in. Invite you people into the room and see what we have to talk about tonight.
To the shit show.
Yeah. It's hump day, honey. Listen, a lot of times this podcast is on Wednesdays. It's time enough because we need this to give us that extra push. Oh, okay, Tam, you done turned it to look at the back of the thing. Tam's turned the camera around, guys.
That's way over here.
So Tam's turned the camera around. Sorry. Hey there. How are you? We're back. We're back. But we be needing that extra push. Because, listen, the first Monday and Tuesday, okay, Monday we go in like, boom, bow, it's Monday, all right.
You do? You do that?
I do. I go into Monday and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, first of all, let's back up. I only go into Monday like that because Sunday, I have agonized all day long about Monday coming. Like, I am just like, oh my God, it is good. Tomorrow is going to be Monday. But by the time I agonize for the last 24 hours, I get up on Monday and be like, okay. And then you know what I'm saying? But I have enough energy because, the weekend is past. I have a little bit more energy on Mondays. Tuesdays, I'm still a little fired. But there's something about a Wednesday. By the time that Wednesday get here, I'm like, Jesus, is it Friday yet? I don't know.
I applaud you because my Monday is like, Jesus, is it Friday yet? Like I go into my Monday still dreading the same things that I was dreading on Sunday night. I am so ready for my soft
you turned the camera
girl era.
How I'm turning
so ready for my soft girl life season, all of it. I am ready to kiss the 9 to 5 7 to 6, 7 to 7, 11 to 7, the whatever to whatever,
right,
kiss it,
right,
goodbye. I am so ready. So yeah, so I dread Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Like Wednesday don't give me no pep up. Wednesday, I'm damn near in tears. Like, oh God.
No, that's what I said. We need this. We're here to help on Wednesdays to help you guys push on to Friday.
Please help us.
You know, we have to give you that push to get there, because I am by Wednesday over it. Okay, guys. So we sent out as many invite links to this live as possible, and we have talked, just chit-chatty for a few. So now we want to welcome you.
Welcome
to Sister Sex and Secrets.
That's right. I'm Tiff.
I'm Ro.
And Tam.
And Tim. And we have 3 times the sass, okay?
And 0 apologies.
0 apologies. We're not apologizing for shit no more. You understand that? I earned this sass. I earned whatever tude you get. I earned that. So I ain't apologizing. As old as I am, I ain't apologizing. If you got some sass, you probably deserve it.
I was born and raised with this sass. It came from the womb. My mama's sassy. So, yeah. I earned all this. This is definitely born and raised in it. So, 0 apologies. 0.
That's right.
It's just a part of my genetic makeup.
We ain't saying sorry. We ain't saying sorry.
No.
All right. So we'll always start off with our segment of anonymous questions, messages, stuff like that. So we're starting off with those things. So, Tiff, would you like to start with your Indian?
Sure. Why not? I have a few. Some of them I keep getting over and over and over again, which is about my love life. People, listen, I don't like to be reminded that I'm fucking single. So if you could please refrain from asking me, do I have a man? The answer is no. Okay? So please stop asking me, because then I have to remind myself that I am alone. Not really alone, for real, not for real. But that I am other half-less, okay? So that is always like 3 out of the whatever questions that I have. But I did have an interesting one that asked, how long should you date before introducing the other person to your children? And I thought that was a good question. In my opinion, I'm crazy. So I don't play about my kids, and I'm very, 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 very strategic in not letting anybody know anything about my kids, especially meeting my kids. Like, they might know you exist, but you just mommy friend. Like they might hear you talk on the phone with me or whatever. But as far as meeting, yeah, it's gonna be a while. I did have a circumstance where I did have excuse me, y'all. I did have a friend who they had to meet a little early because my car broke down. And they came and picked me up all the time. And so they met him a lot earlier than I would have ever let anybody meet my kids. So what about you?
Okay. So I think I have now that I have adults, I have different points of views on it. When my kids were younger, you just didn't meet them. You came over when they went to sleep. You was gone before they woke up. If you were coming over, if not, I met you out, on dates or anything, stuff like that. Now if it got super serious, then yeah, you may have met them then I think my kids growing up, the people that I was actually dating, they probably met 2, 3. Well, now they're adults. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is whatever. They might not ever see them again. I don't know. I don't think you can meet them whatever now. But especially when you have girls, I think you do need to take precaution. Not even just because in relationships, just anybody that you bring around your kids. You need to be careful because the world is crazy. People are crazy, so I think you just need to be careful about anybody that you bring around. Though I did see, I think that like think like a man or something like that, or not think like a man, but Steve Harvey, didn't he say something about letting them meet them right away?
Not necessarily right away, but don't keep them away so long, because if it's somebody you're gonna be serious about and the kids and they don't get along with the kids, then it was no need. It was time wasted.
I guess it leads into another question. If your person that you're dating and getting serious with don't get along with your kids, do you stop seeing them?
Right.
I think it depends on the age of the kids.
What age would that be?
I mean, because I feel like at some point your children are gonna leave. And if depending on why the dislike is there, if it's legit, then it's legit. If it's legit, he cheating, he's stealing, he ain't no good, his demeanor.
Stealing? Oh,
I mean, I'm saying, if a kid has
you ought to be mad at him and I have him.
Well, anybody, So I think it depends on the reason. Sometimes kids can feel a little animosity for somebody taking their parents' time away. So then you have to be, as you being a mom, still have to be decisive or be able to tell, okay, listen, especially they 15, 16, because they about to leave you. Them kids about to leave you. They 15, 16, they gonna be, and if we have an attachment to our kids the same way they have an attachment to us, but the reality is those kids are gonna leave. They are gonna 18, 19, they gonna be gone 15 of the 24 hours in the day until they really be gone. So I think it just depends. You might just have a bad ass kid too.
Right.
You bet mad because a man come in there. Your kid's mad because a man come in there and he want to be with you and he want to love you and he want to support you and he want to make sure that you're being respected. But he can see your kid's not respecting you, and then he not necessarily physically chastise the kids, but he stand up to the kids and say, "Hey, you're not gonna disrespect your mom in here." Then the kid's still gonna be mad. So I think it depends on at what point you decide to, not talk.
Too. Yeah. Sometimes kids pick up on things we may not be able to pick up on. They can kind of pick up on bad juju, just like some animals, like dogs can, But then, like she said, there's some that my brother wasn't gonna like nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole adult with his own family, kids, don't even live. My mama come up in here, we come up here, any female around him in his life, come with any guy around him, he like, that nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
Like, he immediately, hey. He don't even.
Oh, so y'all got to be celibate.
Yeah.
Listen, for the rest
AJ
of your life.
was
Let's get y'all some
AJ
none
was
out
hiding.
Right.
Look, AJ was hiding niggas' coats under the grass and the leaves outside. Hey, that dude never spoke to me again. He was mad because I ain't beat him. I'm like, so you mad? How you don't know I didn't beat him? I just didn't beat him in front of you.
Oh my gosh! Now that is hilarious.
But it was his leather coat too.
Oh.
Like, you ain't beat him, and he didn't talk to me for like 10 months, and I was like, yeah, why haven't you been talking to me? He was like, 'cause you ain't beat your son when he hit my coat out in the leaves. I'm like, he 9. I had to be conscious. Okay, he's 9.
No, 9 is old enough to know better now.
Okay, but he still had whatever, his emotions, and I ain't talked to him, and he had seen one guy for all these years, and now I'm dating somebody else. And then when I dated another guy, hey Coach D, so I don't smoke, and my kids know I don't smoke. So AJ, he was probably like 14 or 15. So he figured I went ahead and took the opportunity to try smoking. He had an attitude in the house about that. He was bigger now. He's 15, 16. Because they probably hold you to a certain standard.
Yeah.
And he know I ain't smoked, so now I'm dating this guy. Now I done tried to hit the weed. I'm probably in the room choking. I'm smoked up or something. So, so you can see the attitude. But now they don't really have attitudes. But also, I don't bring nobody home unless and the nigga's 30. I don't bring nobody home.
Yeah, nobody comes home to my house.
Nobody. They would come home, but since they did, I don't bring nobody home.
Yeah,
I don't bring nobody.
It was just me and my youngest daughter, me and my youngest daughter, and she all right, She all right. It wasn't like it was just a rotating door or something, but a couple of people, if I'm talking to somebody and I'm dating them and stuff like that or whatever, the ones who got the privilege to come to the house, it didn't matter. She'll come in the house and it's still as old as she is, though, especially when she get home from work. She come in and she's like, if somehow, she don't even care who it was, like she could have known. And there's one of my friends, she's known for at least 9-10 years, and she's like, I ain't got you to myself when I walk in this door, because she gotta come in and she gotta do her thing, she gotta be in the room, she gotta get on the bed, all of that stuff like that. And so she be having attitude, but they'd be all right.
Okay, any other ones that you might have?
See, you guys, I don't know. Okay, this is a good, I don't know if I asked this question before, because I've gotten it several times. But the question was, do you even know how hot you are? And that sparked, I guess that thought for me is self-perception. That is actually a good thing. Do we see in ourselves what other people see in us? Like we get the, oh, you so fine, you this, you that, you know what I'm saying? Do we see that in ourselves? What do you say when you look in the mirror? Do you know how hot you are? Do you think you look in the mirror and you like, yep, I'm hot?
For me, it depends on what I look like when I look in the damn mirror. Cause I be looking in the mirror like, don't take near a picture. I want to take pictures now. It take me 35 to 45 minutes to get it together to take the picture. Now I ain't gonna snap but 3 damn pictures because I'm tired. So no, every time I look, if a person tells me that I'm hot, I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily believe them.
I've never even been called hot a day in my life. I feel like that's something that white people would say.
Well,
nothing against white people. Saying, that's not something that I have ever heard before. Now, I've heard, damn, girl, your ass fat. Or, you got some pretty eyes. Or, I like your smile. Or, like stuff like that. But you're hot? I mean, of course, I know we're paraphrasing here. But,
right. You don't have,
But I'm like, Tam, it depends on what I'm wearing and where I'm going to wear that. Like, I definitely don't wake up every morning and go and look in the mirror and be like, yes. Yeah. What? Girl, you might have to put on a couple of layers because you're giving the people too much. Like, no, I definitely don't feel that way at all.
Now, I ain't never thought I needed to put on extra clothes.
I hate clothes.
I be at my mama's house. She be like, "What you, baby? That's little." I be like,
I don't know. Again, I guess I'm like them. I don't know if that's all women. I have like my moments. I know I am. I feel like overall, worldwide, I am a medium-looking okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, she's decent. I don't think that I'm ugly by far. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm not the finest thing just walking this earth. I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm that, okay, this person will see me as this way. And, okay, this person will be like, yo, okay, yeah, she ugly. You know, I don't think that I'm ugly, but it could go from, you know, whichever way to there. Some days I look a lot better than others. You know, you spoof yourself up a little bit, you look a lot better. But we definitely, hey, people that came in, Barry, Chase, Lady J, Lavelle, Belinda, all of y'all. I wanted to come back and say hey. I noticed that you guys were saying hello.
My baby sister in there.
And hey, baby sis. But I get on these ladies all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because, listen, with taking the pictures and their perception of themselves, I'd be like, it's what? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you guys are, you know, you're beautiful with things. So, like, take the picture. That's what I'd be like with Tam. Tam sees stuff in pictures that I don't even understand when she sees. I'd be like, she'd be like, oh, I see this. I'd be like, girl, don't even nobody notice that.
Yeah, Tam is really good.
I'm like, didn't nobody really even see that, Tam.
Now, like, the stuff I noticed is really there. Like that floating face from that one photo shoot.
That was there.
So them fat rolls literally made like a perfect, like it was terrible. It was so bad.
It was because it was accentuated by the heart. But I didn't. When I saw the pictures, I did not notice it. She noticed it. Well, once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. So there's was that in there. But no, I think our perception.
You talking about the heart?
Oh
yes.
That was bad.
My daughter said, "Is your friend pregnant?"
Like when she. Let me tell y'all something. Bro had this one time in band camp. We taking professional pictures, and this chick, we all together, and she gonna hold my belly like literally like this.
I did do
we
that.
got the pictures back. I said, what the hell?
Well, yes, hold mine. Hit me from the side. I need you to get right there with
it wasn't even, let me block. You know how you put the purse here? You know,
right. But you know, that was my masculine side that came out of me. Because you know when guys, when they get around you, they like to put their hand on you. And I think that was a nigga to me that came out. I was like, hey, or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know why I did that.
That was the who?
That was the nigga in me, girl. What you talking about? Oh, gosh. Okay. So that was a good question. All right. Let us move on to the hot topic of tonight. So, if for 1 week, 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is, men, you flipped roles with a woman, could you survive as a woman for 1 week?
Like you literally
could you survive?
You woke up with some Freaky Friday stuff and you were in a woman's body. Could you handle it?
Yeah. Could you handle being a woman for a week? Like, could you deal with the things that, you know, women deal with literally on a daily basis? You guys forgive me, I have allergies, so if you keep hearing me do this, it might not even be nothing there. I just feel like something's there, my nose is running. Okay. So, yeah. Could you deal with that? So, where our fellas at on there? Do you think that being a woman is easier than being a man? Or, you know, is it different struggles or to deal with the things that women deal with? How do you feel about that? What do you think, ladies? Do you think a man would be able to handle life as a woman? And I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say ham sandwich.
No. I'm going to say no. Because they do not realize what women actually go through. I don't think you guys realize that. Barry said, hell no. See, Barry, that's it.
Thank you for being
doing administration week.
You know, that's it. Everything that has to do with the woman in there. First of all, administration, not childbirth. Not any of that. Could you handle
or having to keep up with your opinion? Now, I say this, but I do also know that there are men who really do take a long time
in the bathroom
getting ready.
Right, bathroom and getting ready.
But the ratio of men that spend that time compared to the men that don't is very far in between. Women have to put on a whole ensemble before walking out the door. Men, you guys can just throw on a t-shirt,
brush your hair,
jeans, and be like, voila, I'm done.
Listen.
Nails, lashes.
First of all, the worst thing for me is a bra. Why I can't? Because I got big titties. Why I can't not walk around without a bra? You know what I'm saying?
No, I had to check and make sure it won't hang in low.
See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta wear. Hey,
now I gotta put it down in the back.
So putting on a bra every day is a lot. It's a chore. For them 3 to 4 minutes that it take me to start from the front, snap, 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 and shoulder, and
wait,
and lift.
I do
right.
this one. You gotta make sure it's in there in the middle.
Yeah, no, lift and tuck. No, listen. If I could do that, would be the best thing. If I could switch and be a man, that was it. And no bra. Just be like, oh, it just feels free.
So you just gonna have a chest and a breast.
A chest and a listen, I said that. I was like, oh, sometimes I wish I had smaller breasts until I saw this girl online, and and she just had pasties over her boobs, and she had a little, panties on, and she had very small, and she was a bigger girl. And she had she was a big head.
Oh, that makes sense.
And she had smaller boobs, whatever, like way much smaller boobs. And because we're bigger, kind of just, how we got this little fat roll, just kind of looked like one little fat roll that went all the way around back then. And, beautiful lady, but.
That's sad.
But those are her boobs.
I know, but that don't mean it ain't sad. Just like there's people
I'm confused. I don't even get it.
Some people, that is, and the reason why I say that is because, we do have people who are what we consider not proportioned well, right? So you have small women with ginormous boobs, and we like, oh God, oh that poor thing, she about to eat dirt immediately. Like I know she fighting
back hurt.
I mean, like just so to be what I would consider not well proportioned, for her to be a bigger lady and not have boobs, like I think that would bring more attention to other places that you don't. Because it does, when you have boobs, it does kind of like it makes other areas look flatter than others, but also I think.
But what about men with boobs?
Now,
do you wonder if a man woke up as a woman and he had boobs?
But men got boobs.
He would be like, yes.
Play with them, right?
I'm talking about the men who do got boobs.
Men with boobs. Well, men with boobs.
Well,
I like boobs though. I'm okay with boobs on a man to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent.
I'm okay with pecs. And
with pecs with a little teeny bit of meat on.
Right. I'm okay with a little bit of meat. But if you could wear a plus size bra,
if you could wear a plus size bra,
right. Like if they're that big.
What about a B cup? That's kind of big.
Well, it depends on his body size too. Because if he's a more girthy, wide, that's not going to be as obvious.
Right.
But if he's a smaller frame, because there's a lot of medicines that cause that problem.
Definitely. Yeah. So my son was ADHD and I took him off. I didn't let him take like one of those meds. I read it. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Not about to be growing up with.
So I would try to be understanding. But you are absolutely right. A man that wakes up as a woman, the first thing he gonna do is
grab his boobs.
Right. He's playing with all of it.
You're gonna see what the sensation is.
Oh yeah.
What is this? Are y'all being nasty? Like, let me trust all the holes to see what this feel like. Cause I probably finally make a man. Like I wake up as a man. I'm trying to get up in something immediately. Damn, what you gonna say?
I thought we was on a serious topic.
We are on this is a funny, serious topic.
It is.
I would think it would be interesting to see them to attempt to walk in heels. Watching them, having to sit down on the toilet because they're used to standing up. Like a lot of things that we don't think about.
What about you, Rupert? How would you feel if you woke up as a woman and you had to stay a woman for a whole week during menstrual week?
Ooh, with the cramps.
Oh man, I think you setting them up for failure altogether.
Right.
We ain't gonna ease them into it.
Can we give them 2 weeks?
Right. Give them 2 weeks. One week it is. Right.
I feel like they be ready to kill me now, Lord.
Right.
Kill me now.
Take me back.
Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey.
You got to throw away your underwear.
So if you wake up as a woman tomorrow, would you be one that wears makeup? Do you think you would be an all natural woman? Like, what do you think about that? Like, when you wake, what type of woman would you be if you woke up? You gonna try to walk in them heels? You gonna because you just woke up in a Freaky Friday, you got on your Timbs or your Jordans, looking like a tomboy.
Now you got to match and have accessories.
Right, all of those things like that.
Oh my God!
And then reprogramming your brain to button and zip on the other side because all of those things are facing in the opposite direction for men.
Yeah,
their buttons are facing the other way on the shirt. Zippers are facing the other way. Pockets are not the same. We get little teeny tiny pockets. If we get pockets at all, y'all get all the pockets in y'all clothes.
And Rupert said I would be all right with it, but I still would be playing with myself. So in other words, you're playing with yourself now. So ain't nothing gonna change.
It's a trap. Don't let Tim put it. It's a trap.
Hey, Miriam.
I don't know. Would you survive? What would you? How would you handle the kids? Would it be different? Would you handle the kids differently as a woman than you do a man? Because sometimes women are more nurturing. Would you feel like? I wonder would they feel the nurture though? Because we kind of just feel that it automatically is there for most women. That automatic nurturing is there. So I wonder would they still have that feel? Like, how would you feel about that? You feel like you're a nurturer. You feel soft. You hear the kids cry or your son crying. You ain't like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Buck up, little dude, stop crying. You like, oh, baby, well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's wrong? And you feel like that?
Yeah, when kids fall or when they gotta get shots, women are like, oh my God, my baby. Like tough love. All right, you be all right. Put some dirt on it. That definitely is a difference.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nails done and breaking one. That's just, What about waxing? Do guys wax nails? Some guys may wax nails. How would you handle waxing?
Oh, wow. My daughter said a good one. I don't know about waxing, but after we figure that out. My daughter had a good one.
Hey, Tanya. I've seen a lot of videos where, man and his woman will go in and he just got to get this little tiny area, waxed. And they be in there knocking all the stuff down, really, really going through. But this is something that we do on a regular basis. Some women wax their armpits. Some women wax their their legs, their faces, this area. Oh, Nelly, this area
and the booty hole.
Could you survive a Brazilian?
Ooh.
Listen.
And one on the eyebrow, the hot wax on the eyebrow and rip it off.
Yeah.
On the eye.
Wax is listen, it's right up there sometimes. Well, it depends, because there's some women that really enjoy the hot waxing. And I think it also depends on who you go to and how good they are. They enjoy it. But listen, I don't care what y'all say. It don't feel that great getting that all snatched. You know what I'm saying? You can deal with it. It's a pain that we can deal with. One, because we deal with cramps and so many other ailments and things like that is, it's tolerable to deal with. It doesn't feel good at all. But men technically don't do any of those things. Like none of
they
that.
do the
Hair is okay for men.
But they do the mid-session, the private part,
shave, but not wax.
Oh, wax.
Shave, but not waxing. The hot waxing to get it so because some of them want it waxed. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen them post with me. Oh, I want it waxed. Okay, you get waxed. You know. How would they do?
I think there's one thing you guys would actually enjoy is like going in a bathroom and there's nothing but stalls. Like you don't have to see anybody else's man.
Right, standing beside you in a urinal.
You get to literally enjoy a bathroom.
Oh, a private
Every
area.
time you go in, there's a private
area.
So I think that's one thing that you guys might enjoy, as opposed to what you guys have to deal with
with the urinals.
On this one,
I'm looking.
So the thing my daughter replied on the on that question that said, how would you, if you woke up as a woman? She said, hopefully the men wake up and be the woman they claim they want in their life.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm still learning this.
Right.
Clock that.
I don't know.
Hey, do the Shema.
I don't know.
You gotta clock.
Shema do it. That's a good one. How would you act? Oh, that is actually pretty good. Like, because would you be able to handle what we have to deal with from men, most likely? And then there are some men, okay, we get it. Everybody's going to get, there are some men that are going to get what some of the things that women get, and some of them that are not. But women get it. Are you going to be able to handle those 20,000 DMs in there? Or you want somebody, and it probably as a woman.
You mean how you want that woman to handle it? Is he not going to reply? Is he going to shut him down rudely up front? Or is he, you know what I'm saying, somebody going to hit your butt, tap you on the butt? How do you want that woman to be?
I don't think that they really get how annoying it is to have every day like 25 to 30 inboxes, and then on top of that, they already your friend, but they asking for pictures. Like, do you not see me on a regular basis? Do you not see the pictures that I post? Like, do you not have access to this? Like, that is so obnoxious. So I wonder if you guys really would appreciate things from our perspective. You know?
But can they handle it? Like she said, are they going to be the woman they want us to be?
Right.
Are you going to be that perfect woman that would make you happy?
Do you think men on the opposite end? Because I think most of those men that send us messages expect us to respond to every single one. Do you think if you got all those messages, are you literally responding to all of them? Even as a woman for a week, you get up and you open up your inbox and boom, it's full of, hey sexes, good morning beautifuls, hey queen, dick, can I get a picture? Oh, you so beautiful, can I take you out? Dick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're a dick everywhere.
Would you be, you know, like, what do you think about, like, what do men think about that? Do they think we're exaggerating now? Like, I think sometimes men, like, oh, you know, they have that thought as you should expect this and you should just be okay with it.
Yeah, and they can think about how many of those messages they send out, and that can be, and multiply that times 5 for us.
Right.
How many different women you send that out to, and then multiply that times 5 to us of how many we receive. Now, personally, I don't receive that many. I receive, I would say, in a week, maybe 15.
That's a lot.
And you think that they are going to think that's a little bit, but we already know.
Because in my head, I'm saying 3 a day. Which is
a lot,
a good day.
Yeah, that
you know,
that's a lot.
And some of them don't say something. Some of them just say, "What you doing?" And then one guy told me, he hit me up, and he was having a normal conversation for about a month and a half. Then he finally said, "Okay, can we get up? Can I see you play? Send me a picture." And I was like, "Oh man, I don't even start out like that, you know, whatever." He was like, "Oh, that's where I was going with it, but I tried to had a put the politically correct conversation with you first."
Oh, okay.
I was like, "Oh damn," and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I don't start out like that." So he was like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you for your time and speaking to me." I was like, "That." I thought I was on to something because he's putting in the time for 6 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. He sent the representative.
Yes.
I guess he sent the representative.
Hey, Derek. Derek said that's a lot. What's a lot? Oh, the 15.
Yeah, that's a lot.
For the week?
Yeah.
Well, I think they get more than that. They probably get 15 a day.
That's a minimum between all my social medias or whatever. There's some weeks that 15 is like a minimum. Sometimes it's way more than that. And then it happens for sure, which that's going to be another topic of discussion some other day, is if I post something more sexy or a sexy pic or, something risque, I'm 75 messages is coming into my inbox in that day. You know what I'm saying? And people say, you know what you posted, so you should expect it. I agree and I disagree with that wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If you look at porn on the screen, or you see sexy people on commercials, or you see a sexy woman walking up in the street or something like that, you're not going to react the same way because, because one, you don't have that access to them. You can look, you can admire, and you keep going. Why can't we expect that same on the internet? Because I am at your fingertips. Mm-hmm. You expect that you can do and say whatever you want to say because, I can easily access this person or whatever. But you're not doing that on a normal day-to-day basis for people you see walking the street, or you talking to, or you see it on TV, or you're looking at some porn, whatever. You can't access those people. Even if you think they're sexy or, you see something risque, you can't access them. But because you think I'm at your fingertips, that it's okay and I should accept it because, you posted this. People walk the street looking like, sexy and stuff like that. You ain't walking up to them and be like, can I show you my dick? Can I get some more? Hey, can you send me, let me get your phone number. Can you send me some more of these pictures of you looking like that? You're not doing it then. So why should I accept it just because I'm on the internet and you can? But I get it. I know when I post it because listen, like we said, that I do even as a bigger woman, I see myself. I'm sexy as a bigger woman. So when I see some sex, I want to post it. I want you to admire it. I want you to look at it. I want you to feel good about it.
Ronnie said, "Bro,"
and then leave me alone.
Who you saving that coochie for? You better get that cat scratched.
I'm saving it for the right person. Ronnie Dane. I'm saving it for the right one. Because all these ones in the inbox me, you not giving it to them. Not giving it to them.
This is food crazy.
I think another thing that they would definitely struggle with is having to carry a purse.
I struggle with carrying a purse.
I too. Don't even carry a purse.
I carry my purse. It's not hard. Well, I get backpacks.
I used to carry a purse. I used to. I don't carry one. I don't carry a purse anymore as I've gotten older because everything I need is, my IDs and stuff like that. Be in the back of that. Anything else, I don't know. I just can't. It's just it's heavy.
And for you guys coming in, this topic is, how would a man handle waking up as a woman and having to stay a woman for a whole week? How would you handle that?
Right.
Could you handle the administration for the week? Carrying a purse? What else?
We might need to go longer than the week. We're gonna give them a month because then you're gonna get into because you're not gonna get the full aspect of
the DMs
in a whole entire week.
Send me a naked picture, honey. But the guys be sending the full naked pictures. Oh, well, we know that anyway for them. Yeah.
I wonder if there was a woman, would they?
But if they was a woman, would they
send it out?
Would they be okay with somebody requesting?
And how would you feel being judged? How would you feel being judged? Because if I wanted to send a picture, your depiction of me is really going to change because I was so eager or readily available to send you a picture. Like, you can say what you want, but y'all judging how fast ass a woman is. Some men are.
You're right. You be mad if they don't send it to you, but then they send it to you. I think you're put into a certain category too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's all you're gonna get. You ain't gonna climb no status. So if you get that picture, then some men you may not, but majority of men, I think you're gonna stay on the low bottom of the total pole as far as what your level of quality is as a woman. So if a man was a woman, could he handle being judged as, well, he probably could, but if he still has man mindset,
right?
If he still has man mindset but was in a woman's body,
but as a man, things like asking for help, men don't ask for help. Asking directions, reading could you really handle, needing help with moving stuff, could you really handle what it feels like for women when we actually need a man's help and have to ask for it? Like, would you be able to handle that? Would you be comfortable knowing, like, oh, I can't do this by myself? I don't know it all. I don't have the muscles. I don't have the body frame. Would you really understand what it takes for a woman to know that some things she just can't do, and she's gonna have to ask a man? So knowing that you guys are already in that mind frame where I don't need nobody to help me do nothing. I.e., the running joke that men don't like asking for directions. They don't like reading instructions on how to fix things. So, how would you feel mentally if you could still think like yourself, but equally think like a woman, so you understood where we came from?
So, Derek, he said, Ro, why it got to be the menstruation week? A month is too long. He said, whoa, it's too long.
A month is for menstruations, though. It's just a week for the menstruation. A week, because you're not going to fully understand what everything a woman goes through in just a week. Because one, we're also underestimated. A lot of times we're paid less than men. Last times we don't have they think a man's word is authority over a woman. Like we still, even though we're supposed to be looked as equals, we're not. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the work field, you know what I'm saying, and depending on what career path you're in, that's considered a man career. It's a man's world.
That's like women in the military. Oh my gosh.
So.
And Miriam said they can't do what we do: childbirth, menstruation, mood swings, and have to keep up and being beautiful. They won't last.
Oh, y'all definitely can't do childbirth.
And we try to be pretty when we go on labor.
Oh,
get our hair done before labor, makeup before you go on labor. We're like, oh my God, make sure you got good, pretty clothes for waking up in the morning after you had a baby.
And how y'all gonna feel breastfeeding? I just want to know.
Oh man, them gums on them nipples, y'all. Well, they might know, because if they date women with no teeth, they might know already. Gumming on the nipples. Derek said he asks for help all the time.
Okay, Derek, you are rare and this far between.
It's not get Ronnie off the post. Because Ronnie, I don't want a chick that's approved either. Like, she don't see a random dick print in the store and don't get wet. Bitch, please, your pussy broke and your eyes broke. What?
I definitely do not get wet every time I see it. A dick print. I do not. No. I can't speak for every woman, but
no. I like it, but I like
Have you ever?
It depends on what it was attached to, that body, that scenario.
Right, it's like all of the things.
That have your full package.
That is another thing. It's easy for men to get aroused sometimes at the look of, all you see is a nipple print up here. You got, I see your nipple. You know what I'm saying? Do you not have it? I see your nipple. So I just we don't. I don't get excited about some of the things I think is easy for men to get excited about. I like a good print, and I'm like, oh, look at that print. You know what I'm saying? Or
We might even be like, girl, did you see that fight with the guy?
Right.
But for us to be like, oh, I need to go home so I can change my pants. No.
It ain't.
Not even the slightest.
Mm-hmm. They better hope they got a print.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't just get that excited at that. But yeah, women are underestimated a lot too, in this world. They don't think, how would you handle the emotions of it too? Like, could you handle them? Because she said a good thing about mood swings, Listen, my mood done swung 17 times today. You understand? I woke up one way about an hour after I felt some way. About 2 hours after I got to work, it was a whole nother way. By 2 o'clock, I was upset. It was a whole nother way.
What is that, your hair?
After I was doing hair.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's just mood swings. Yeah, all day. Mood swings. 17, I go back and forth all over the place. And I get sick of myself sometimes.
Oh, I definitely had some today. You know that movie I Hate My Wife with Chris Rock? Mm-hmm. I had the I Hate My Kids version. Because I literally was cussing them jokers out today. And honestly, as I look back over my life and think things over, I think I was just already I was irritated. I was agitated. And so when they were doing the little things that they were doing,
then look at Shonda.
It was ticking me off. So definitely, we are more acceptable to mood swings, and irritability and emotion, just emotion in general.
Yeah,
I think
are definitely more acceptable to emotion shit.
I think if I was a man with a little dick, I'd be emotional.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna have to be next week talking of the reverse of this question.
Because we did trash coochie last week too. We talked about didn't we talk about that?
Not last week, I don't think.
Would a man tell a woman if her coochie wasn't good? I think because Laverne Matador had said he.
I want you to stop saying that.
Levert. Well, when it come across the screen, it say Laverne Matador.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but okay. Yeah, hell no, I don't get wet just from looking at a print. Exactly.
Look at Shauna. Shauna said that if that's an anaconda.
Oh, would they? Oh gosh, they probably would avoid sex. If you were a man and you woke up, do you feel gay even though you're a woman for that month? We'll say month. You're a woman for a month now. Are you gonna let some man run up in you?
Well, somebody already said they're gonna be basically all out there.
But that was Ronnie, right?
That's Ronnie.
Yes.
That's my son.
Yeah.
Hey, son.
Yeah.
Clock that too.
So
I don't want they being surprised. He said he out there.
A straight male. Okay, let's go talk about that. Straight male. I love you, Ronnie. You're beautiful. You're sexy.
Ronnie is sexy. That's a shame.
Yeah. So
I don't.
But as a straight male, true story. I did not know he was your son at Ron G's funeral. I was like, oh look, he's so cute. It's a little Hawaiian shirt. He had the Hawaiian shirt on.
I bought him and Ronnie to match his shirt.
Yes, he was so look at him. He is cute.
Listen, I ain't have to tell you business, Ronnie, because Ronnie will holler at all y'all and y'all wouldn't know. Mm-hmm. And we don't even say nothing. Me and my family won't say nothing because y'all, he be rubbing your feet. He be playing all in your hair. We be at Thanksgiving. He be all like this. He have his every 2 or 3 months. Every 2 months out of every 3 years. He come back around. Hey, this Jay people, his friends. Yeah, his friends be asking him for him to have a baby with them. Women. Right. And he'll be like, yeah, but we got to do it the natural way. He be like, I ain't donating no sperm. If I had to donate, I ain't doing it. He like, I do it the natural way. So he's still, I be confused. But I guess that's and he used to dress us too. We used to stretch out our shoes.
But okay, the question is straight men.
Straight, right?
If you woke up in Freaky Friday and you woke up as a woman tomorrow, would you let a man hit just so you know what it feel like or to experience it? And you can get them feelings of the horniness, all of that. So are you gonna let them run up in it?
Right, because that's a whole month
That's a whole
if you already used to. Ooh, what you gonna do? Oh, wait a minute. Well, first of all, let's be very clear.
The comments got me
Now,
dead.
y'all get to experience why we enjoy the rose.
No, I've never had it.
Okay, I said we as in women, not we as in all
Tail.
of us.
Oh, okay. I maybe one
That
day.
is very popular.
Yes.
I don't have a rose.
I would love to buy
something
one.
Similar.
I guess.
So, our climax is definitely different than you guys. We have extreme. So, I think you guys might actually enjoy those two things that I pointed out. I think that you guys would enjoy being a woman for a month.
So they might.
Well, for 3 weeks, and maybe not the administration week, but for the other 3 weeks. Oh wait, because some women are different. Some women don't. They get more than 1 week. They get a week and 3 days, 2 weeks
Of what?
of menstrual.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I was blessed. 3 days.
I mean, you honestly don't know. So like,
7 full days.
I think
I was
that
so blessed.
you guys definitely. There's some pros, but there is a lot of cons for you guys to have to experience what the life of a
I
woman
don't know.
for a month,
Mm-hmm.
for a whole month.
Yeah, because I guess so. You compare them grabbing another man, you in a woman's body, but you still got your man mentality, and a man come up and grab your butt. Oh my goodness!
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Oh, you seen like white chicks. You seen that white chicks when they played women, and he was like, you coming on me? You talking on me? Like, and he was like, you forget you a woman. You gotta act like a woman. The dudes was coming on, or they was like, nah, step off.
Mari said they get bent, spent, and ran up in. Ain't nobody got time.
I'm wondering. I think it's a good. She also said, our orgasms are like trying to keep sucking the dick after they come.
Who said that?
Your child?
I know the hell she did.
Yeah.
Girl.
He said my butt flat. He gonna grab a charge instead.
Who said that?
Your child. These are your children.
I thought I was gonna say it, but I said I probably shouldn't say that.
These are your children. That was Ronnie that time.
Oh Lord.
She was saying, excuse my language, mother. Hey.
Derek said, dick and balls mad sensitive. Don't handle my boys rough. I'll call the authorities. Punk.
Basically,
Punk.
all of this in a nutshell is that y'all cannot handle
Punk. Right. Because
they
gonna be on me. They gonna be a part of the Me Too movement. We can't even be a part of the Me Too movement. That is another job. Can you imagine the appointments? You got your kids' appointments. You got to go to court appointments. You got to fight for your rights and the principle of it.
Oh, and then the feeling of having to prove
And be judged.
I think a lot of time
And blackball.
men do not understand that whole process that women have to, in any situation, even if it's not to that extreme, any kind of harassment sexually, it does something to women. I don't think, not saying that men don't get sexually harassed. I'm not saying that y'all don't come trying to look up my address and egg my house or nothing. But the numbers are vastly larger for women. And also because there are majority of the men that do, view women that way, they already view us as inferior and they're superior. So a lot of their thinking is already like, you're beneath me, you're gonna do what I want, why are you complaining, you should be great. Like the things that go through a lot of men's mind. And not even saying that all men are like dog trash, but a lot of men, we talked about this, and this is but like we talked about, a certain dynamic, we kind of question, when you say you like this, like,
okay.
like we automatically cringe because what's your reason? What is your reason?
Finger in the butt.
So, like women really do have to deal with a lot with out here dating, trying to find that significant other out here, just being regular out, just, I remember I was in the military and we were in Dubai. And of course this is an extreme case scenario, but we were in Dubai and we went to a water park, and of course that level of Muslim, women are extremely inferior to men, and they're not allowed to show parts of their body and all that stuff like that. So us being Americans and we're in that country, the disgusting things, all because we were wearing bathing suits. All because we were wearing bathing suits. The things that women had to deal with from men, all because we were wearing bathing suits at a water park, was horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. And I say that because there are not any religions where men have to be a certain way.
Exactly.
There's religions where women have to be a certain way,
that's right,
but not men.
Right.
And so I say that you guys really do not understand not a slither of what it is like to be a woman. And I honestly don't wish it on y'all because y'all wouldn't survive.
Right.
Humanity would die.
Right. That is such a good point with the whole religion thing or anything. Like, it is literally taught in religion that even in Christianity, men are the head. You know what I'm saying? And, we're supposed to follow the man. You know what I'm saying? Even in the Muslim, things that the women are covered up, not the men. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many religions, so many cultures have the men at the head of some point and women as second class or below, or you got to cover this, or you got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is.
But what about all those cultures where if a man did wake up as a woman, he would be stoned, ridiculed, up to be murdered or anything, So, talking about a man waking up as a woman, there's cultures that would not play that. Being Arab, being Muslim, being Jamaican, being all those.
Waking up as a woman being gay, though, or
just period, waking up as a woman in woman clothing and having to,
if you look like a woman now, so they're not gonna stone you because all they see is a woman.
I think I understand what you're trying to say. Is that a man who feels like he's already in a woman's body?
No, actually, I was saying he's a man, but he was gay and he was in another culture, so he was dressed like a woman, but they
So like a man who feels like he is more of the feminine.
But that would be a lot of ridicule, but it may not be a disgust or a disrespect. It would be both still, but just in a different way as a woman in a bathing suit versus a man in a dress. I guess it's almost the same because some cultures it's just not having it.
I did want to acknowledge the fact that Derek did say that he was just going to be a lesbian the entire time that he was a woman. And he said, I'm just keeping it real. And wholeheartedly, the lesbian population would get a whole lot bigger if men had to wake up as women. Lesbians everywhere. That's exactly what it will be. That is exactly what it will be.
What about men a couple of August 5th, was it, or something, that did the red dress thing in New Orleans? They did the red dress.
I saw
the
that.
race.
The race.
Yeah, but they do that every year.
Right, but there was a lot of judgment and backlash too. I think people didn't realize that it was a fundraiser. So it was a lot of. I guess because I know
about it, and
that's the first time I seen it. I just thought it was.
It was my first time seeing it.
Something in the rainbow population that was being.
I didn't think it was rainbow. I did figure it was a cause. I figured it was a cause, but it was. I think it was men both ways. But everybody got a lot more judgment was towards them being gay, but they were there to raise money.
Like I said, because I've seen it before, and I know that everybody participates,
and women in it too. But it was just a majority of men.
Yeah. We live in a judgmental world where people can't be who they are and all of that other good stuff like that. Like it's insane, you know. It is insane. But thank you guys for communicating with us, and thank you to Tam's kids for keeping us very entertained, and all of y'all hilarious comments. Funny comments.
So on the note of the world needs to be a better place, Ro, can you pick a card? And again, this is from the deck that's called Better Than Yesterday. So
we ain't gonna do that because I wouldn't do it. Ain't no way. Okay.
So this is called Better Than Yesterday. So we're just encouraging all of you and ourselves to make ourselves better, and the world a little bit better, one act at a time. And the entire oh, you didn't know the rest of the words?
Yeah. Heal the world. Make it a better place. What's the one with everybody sung?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
It was
everybody.
Yeah, we need to get the song. Get my card.
No. We only do one.
Oh, you only do one. Yeah.
All right. So this card says, this is actually a really good one. Okay? I think it's a good one. Because as we get older, we lose touch. It says, reach out to a friend you haven't talked to in a long time and catch up with them. It's good, because you know we all have those people that we're cool with, we were talking with. I ain't talking about, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to call the one you got all the beef with. If you want to kill the beef, sounds good to me.
Right.
Catch up with them. Hey, let's squash this. We ain't talked in a while. Squash the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be cordial. Be cool with each other. How are things going with you? Because, again, people go through so much on a daily basis. You ain't got to add all the extra to it. So I think that's good.
Yeah. And that's really good to squash the beef if that's an opportunity, because it kills you. It eats on you on the inside. If you got somebody that you need to call and squash beef with, that's eating on you on the inside. And I feel like if you make the effort to squash the beef and the person doesn't want to, that's okay, because you know you did your part and made
like
that
you
effort.
You are relieved of that, the poison that you've been holding on to.
Yeah, so
you know,
if calling that person and family too, like it's really hard for me to fathom how people don't get along with family. But I guess it's realistic. But I guess I've mostly had a very small run-in with not getting along with my family. Even if we have an issue, we're going to get along. We're going to get past it. So, because life be short. It be fleeting.
Listen.
And you're going to be out the wheel if they got something. So make sure they got something. You squash it on the inside.
Did they go ahead and pencil your name back in?
Back in. And make sure they don't put $1 beside it. Because for legalities, I mean, just put $1. Therefore, don't nobody else got to worry about you contesting it. Because I didn't forget about you. I put $1.
I think that regardless of whether you are squashing a beef or you just have gotten busy with life, because baby, do you know how many times a person crosses my mind and I'm like, oh, I need to call them, I need to text them, and before I know it, 3 months
you forgot, right?
You know, and so and the truth of the matter is none of us know the day, the time, the hour of when it's going to be our time to go, or when it's going to be somebody else's time to go. And I truly, I can't say that there's nobody that I have a beef with. I can't say that, but I really desire to really make sure that everyone that I love knows without a shadow of a doubt that I love them wholeheartedly, because literally the world we live in today is just covered with hate this, hate that, hate. Just today, some person got murdered at school, like a whole adult in Portsmouth. Like, it's crazy. Like,
the schools need to get them down on the test.
Love on. I know my kids get on my nerves, but make an effort to remind your kids every day, because their brains aren't not like ours. So a lot of times they don't even understand that a lot of things that we do that they dislike right now is because we love them. Mm-hmm. And there's no guarantee that we gonna be around or they will be around for us to correct their thinking. So, definitely love on your kids, love on your parents. There's so many people who do not have their mom or their dad, or never had their mom or their dad. So be grateful. Love on your family members. Call them, text them. I do this random thing where I will randomly get cards or little thinking of you notes and mail them, because people love getting, letters in the mail that ain't a bill. So I that's like a little weird thing that I do, but whatever way of communicating that you can have with anybody that you haven't spoken to in a long time, please do it. Please, please, please. And if y'all need my address to mail me something, because I get tired of bills. I pretty much only get bills and junk mail. So if you need my address so you can mail me a thinking of you, Tiff, I might give it to you. If you're crazy, I might not. But still, again,
you can't email it. You can Facebook a gift card.
Oh, that's true. That's
Facebook
true.
A gift card, $10. Say, hey, go get you a Starbucks coffee, a donut,
lunch. Yes, I loves me a good lunch. But even if you don't send
random
money,
acts of kindness,
random acts of kindness
to the person in front of you at the store.
Just show love, pour love out to the best of your ability, because sometimes you don't have it to pour out a whole cup, but you have just enough to share with one person, and doing it with one person is more than enough. Mm-hmm. So that is that. And then we want to do
Get Out this weekend.
Yes.
I know there's some wine tastings and things this weekend. Friday there's a wine tasting. It's a free wine tasting. We get to taste five different wines in there. Look it up, because I don't remember the name of it right now. Look at the thing. Yes, I would like to go. I would like to go to the free wine tasting.
Concert thingy in Hampton with all of
the regular jazz festival every year.
It is I can't even remember, but all the songs that we like to do the line dances to, y'all know the songs. I wish I could remember.
Well, if anybody want to go with me to the picnic thing? Well, not to the cookout. To cookout, the concert that we was talking about.
That is.
It's the 20th, or what?
That is this Sunday.
Is this Sunday? I'm gonna be there. If I be alone or not, I'm gonna be there.
Oh, because
was this the one for the Groupon?
Mm-hmm. Yes, 25. It went up. It was $20. It went up to $25. I'm gonna go ahead and get mine.
And that is Uncle. What do they call
yeah, and El DeBarge. It's the cookout. It's El DeBarge. Uncle what's his name, y'all? Y'all know who it is. And
I can't think of the name.
Charlie Wilson.
There you go. Uncle Charlie. That's his name.
And who else with him? El DeBarge.
It's a concert on Groupon.
Right.
$25.
Now, listen. We say $25, but let's be clear. Those are lawn seats, okay? If you want, we like to save money, okay? We're doing a lot of stuff. But that's only if you are okay with sitting lawn seats. That's $25. But them other seats, they're a little bit,
Dwayne said some XXL wine.
So, so there's a lot of stuff. Coming up, the Neptune Festival is coming up in Virginia Beach. I don't know if you guys like the Neptune Festival. I enjoy it. That's when they do, the whole boardwalk is full of vendors. They have the sand sculpting competition. Those are always amazing. It's not free, but it's very reasonable. Like I think it's like $8 or something like that. So again, even though it's getting cool,
yes,
I don't know where you guys are watching this in the world, but we're in Virginia and we had a serious pour down the last day and a half.
Yeah.
And so let's get out this weekend. Because we don't know if we're going to get some more rain where they have to close schools down for an extended 2 hours. So,
flooding, yeah.
Yes, for flooding. So definitely get out if it's going to be a beautiful, or even if it's just a semi-cool day without rain. Get outside, get some fresh air, wear a cute sweater, and just enjoy life.
And Lucretia said Caribbean Fest on the 28th.
Thank you, Lucretia. Hey, bestie.
Caribbean Fest, yes, we do. We need to discuss that because I thought we were want to try to go to that too.
To the Caribbean Fest.
Yes.
Oh, I think Lady J had told. Did she tell us about that too?
Yeah.
That's this one. So I work this Saturday.
Okay, we can discuss that.
So I want to, before we get off, my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. So I'll be doing that Saturday. I'm going to say on there, happy birthday, Tony. It's tomorrow. I'm going to say it early. I have a 30-year-old. She is the big 30. She is at that milestone. So we will be celebrating this weekend, cooking out. So I expect some of y'all to be there. Everybody and everybody. But
I can be there after 6.
It's going to be over. It's going to be over. I planned it to be over by the end. I did it early in the daytime so that it can be over by the evening so that we can do something else. Yes. Okay? Yes, we do. All right?
I'm going to Busch Gardens on Sunday. Our kids don't know, and they're not old enough to watch this, so it's still a secret. So they're surprising. I'm surprising them. One of my very, very good friends is sponsoring us to go to Busch Gardens.
Restaurant and Conner
to me, them jokers be at home on Sunday cleaning up the house, getting ready for Monday. But no, somebody wanted to bless the kids, and so we're going to Busch Gardens. So I actually have a pretty action-packed weekend. So I'll be outside. Awesome. I'll probably be complaining about it on Monday with these knees. But
she said Carib Fest, not the Caribbean Fest, but the Carib Fest. I guess it's this weekend too.
Oh, okay.
So that's another one.
I think that's the 20-something. I don't think that's this.
Well, she said the Caribbean Fest is the 28th, but the Carib Fest is a different fest.
And which city is that in?
That's Virginia Beach, I think.
Oh, is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's what I thought.
Okay.
It was
27, 28.
But
I don't know.
Remember, like, share, follow. Please, people.
Like, share, follow.
Get these social media pages. I know it's a lot, but go and do it. Yes. You're going to be on them anyway. A lot of y'all are on all of these social platforms, so click on it. Add us to your platform. The TikTok, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to try to get out there. We're trying to get way more content out there than just a little bit, so get out there because we're going to have TikToks out there.
Did anybody get the Diet Cinnabon? Did anybody go get the Diet Cinnabon?
Yes.
Did you lose any weight? Let us know. Hit us up. You got to go to the page. You're going to know where to go to get the Diet Cinnabon.
Yes.
And lose 10 pounds minimum a week.
Y'all ain't ready.
Not ready. So
I don't know. Do I look slimmer, y'all? I just,
Yeah,
did you eat one every day?
One a day.
Every day.
Keeps the fat away.
Keeps the fat away.
Listen.
Yes.
So please follow us on our social media. We're trying to get out there. YouTube, don't forget. All of those things, okay? The links are on our Rotif Tam page. In there, you can go. Click on it. It will send you directly to our page. All you have to do is hit that one button. See that? This is all you got to do. Don't take much energy. You doing it anyway.
That's
right. So you might as well just go do it.
That's
better. We got time. Keep saying the same
thing. I know where
thing.
y'all live at, and if I don't, I will.
Right. You heard. You heard.
I got to plan with y'all.
Anyway, thank you guys again.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes, and we will see you soon.
Remember, in a world where you could be anything,
please be yourself.
Yourself.
Because we damn
crazy, sexy, cool, weird, loud, quiet, introvert,
extrovert.
Thank you, because I was about to say outrovert. It's not a goddamn word. But please be yourself, because if you haven't learned by now, we are for sure going to be ourselves. Until next view, bye.
Bye.
Love, peace, and soul.
Wrong button.
Finish, and the other side. Tam.
On the other side.
There you go.